All right, church, we are wrapping up Colossians today, looking at chapter 4. The word of the day is continue. And I take it from verse 2, right? So we talked about yesterday our conduct, that we are supposed to behave and act a certain way in light of the fact that we've been saved and forgiven by God. And here in chapter 4, he kind of flushes that out with the thing that we were supposed to continue in. So let's see what verse 2 tells us we need to continue. It says, continue steadfast in prayer, being watchful in it with thanksgiving. At the same time, pray also for us, that God may open to us a door for the word to declare the mystery of Christ, on account of which I'm in prison, that I may make it clear, which is how I ought to speak. All right, so we need to be steadfast in prayer in our thanksgiving and thanking God for everything we do. But here, look, we could be praying for one another, right? Paul has the humility, even as he's the apostle, he's kind of the leader, he's the guide, he's the teacher. He's asking this church to be praying for him while he is in prison. For what? That he can know what to say on how to share the mystery, which is the gospel, right? How he can share the fact that people are lost and separated from a righteous God, and that they can be forgiven of their sins through Christ alone, right? All this book is, all this letter is all about Christ and his work to redeem us, to save us, to guide us, to train us, to mature us now so we can spend eternity with him. So Paul's saying to do that, you guys need to continue in prayer, and please be praying for me as well. And he even ends this chapter by encouraging them to remember his chains. The fact that he is literally in prison. He is chained and writing to them because he's done some great crime? No, it's because he's preaching Christ and people want to silence him and stop him. Yet in spite of that, he is bold and willing to proclaim Christ is all that matters, all that is important, because Christ allows us to be in eternity with God the Father. So let's continue in prayer. Let's continue to pray for one another. And let's remember our brothers and sisters in chains around the world for their faith in Christ. All right, church, have a great day.